Imagine waking up tomorrow and deciding to print $1 trillion right in your bedroom to buy whatever you want and become filthy rich. Brilliant idea, right? Well, no. In reality, that's the fastest way to destroy the global economy and wake up poorer than before. To understand why, we need to know what money actually is. Money itself? It has no real value. It's just colored paper or just numbers on a bank account. Most people think money creates value, but the truth is, money never creates value. It only represents it. Its worth comes from just two things. 1. People trust that it's accepted in exchange for real things like food, houses, or services. 2. Its supply is limited. Imagine McFlurry and 10 of his cat friends living on a small island. There is only one fish seller on the island, and he only has 10 fish available every day. All the cats buy from him, and a fish costs $10. Everything is perfectly normal, and everyone knows exactly what their money can buy. But one day, Mac comes up with a genius idea. He gets a printer and starts printing money all night long. In the morning, he hands it out to all his friends. Suddenly, everyone has piles of cash, and everyone feels rich. But when they go to buy fish, the disaster happens. There are still only 10 fish. No new fish appeared, and the quantity didn't increase. The only thing that multiplied was the amount of cash in the cat's paws. Because of the massive demand for the exact same number of fish, the price skyrocketed. The fish that used to cost $10 jumped to $100, then to $1,000. Not because the fish became better, but because the money itself became worthless. The problem now isn't just that Mac wants to buy. The problem is that every single cat in the neighborhood has millions and wants the exact same fish at the exact same time. This is the real financial concept known as inflation. You have more money, but less purchasing power. That's exactly why printing money doesn't make a society richer. It doesn't build new houses. It doesn't create new food, new jobs, or new factories. It simply increases the amount of cash floating around. Real wealth comes from production, hard work, innovation, and building things that people actually need. Money is just the tool to exchange that value. A successful, healthy economy relies on a very delicate balance. The amount of cash available must perfectly match the actual goods and services offered for sale. So, why don't governments just solve all their crises with the push of a button? Because if they did, they would destroy the value of their own currency with their own hands. That's why central banks carefully watch the money supply, ensuring it only grows at the exact same pace as the real economy, not a second faster. Here is the ultimate takeaway you need to remember. A nation's real wealth is never measured by the amount of paper it prints and distributes, but by its actual production and the strength of its real economy. That's why smart cats don't think about printing cash. They think about investing the cash they already have wisely. Subscribe to McFlurry Finance and be a smart cat.